For over 30 years, the Amethyst program has been providing evidence-based, life-saving, gender-specific behavioral health care treatment for women struggling with addiction, mental health issues, and trauma. At the same time, their programs provide educational support, prevention, and related services for their children. A key component of the Amethyst program is providing supportive recovery housing for single women and for women with children.
That's what sets us apart, is having that housing component and then having your children with you. That is what makes that program what it is. But without that big piece of housing, there would be no Amethyst.
This recovery housing is provided for up to 2 years. It is one of only a handful of women's treatment programs in the nation where children up to age 18 can live with their mothers while the mother is in treatment.
Amethyst has a unique depth and breadth of services. It's not just simply about the woman, but it's also about their family and their children. When families can heal together, when they can receive treatment together, we get better outcomes.
Prevention and educational support round out services for children and put these kids on the best possible path for a successful future of their own.
For nearly 40 years, the Amethyst program has worked to heal families and help get them on the pathway of recovery and success. It's expensive and it's challenging, but the alternative is women and children out there struggling on their own to get a roof over their head and to try and cobble together services the best they can, and that's just unthinkable.
Central Ohio is experiencing an unprecedented affordable housing shortage that is affecting the lives of countless families in our community, and Alvis has not been immune to the impact.
We were informed that we were going to be losing affordable housing and they were taking buildings away and that they were going to remodel and get market rate. I've never seen anything like it.
Housing is the key to the Amethyst program, and it is key to better recovery outcomes. Not just for the women we serve today, but for the women that we will serve tomorrow. That's why it's so critical that this project gets done.
Summer of 2022, we found out that we'd be losing all of our apartments. Our landlords had been taking away building by building to the point that in summer of 2022, we were down to 22 apartments.
It is really hard for us to know that our kids won't have a roof over their head. Where do you go with your children? Where do you go after you have treatment?
As the March 2023 eviction deadline was looming, developers came together to guide Alvis in averting a critical loss of housing.
Brad DeHaze was instrumental in bringing together developers to talk about our issue. This group of people made sure that we were able to stay longer until school was out so that they wouldn't have to change school districts.
Our landlord that was ending our lease in March of 2023 did agree to allow our families to stay until July of 2023, but at a 25% rent increase as well as a loss in amenities.
I pointed out to them how important it was for them to stay there and finish out their school year. How mean is that to want to kick you out in March when you have 2 more months of school left?
These same developers linked Alvis to Mount Carmel, who thankfully agreed to rent 36 apartments for 24 months, beginning in July 2023. But this also comes at a higher cost.
Our previous rent was $700 per month per unit. The new rent is $300 additional per unit, which equates to about $260,000, which frankly just was not in our already tight budget. But when the alternative is families on the street, we must find a way to take on that additional expense.
We partner with Connect Housing Blocks, a company that specializes in modular affordable apartments. And by partnering with them, we will be 80% owners of a 52-unit apartment building with a 236% increase in what we currently have. And no one will be able to take it away from us.
We started looking at, we need a permanent solution, so we need something fast, and we need a certain amount of units. And one of the projects that we had already planned was perfect for that. The goal here is for Alvis and Amethyst to own the bulk majority of it. We want this to be a permanent solution for them. There is going to be a gap fill need on their side to make that happen.
Connect Housing is spearheading and applying for magnet funds and tax credits, while Alvis is raising critical philanthropic dollars.
Our fundraising goal is $4.2 million. That covers not only the gap in the housing, but also helps us pay for renovation of 13,000 square feet inside the factory. So for the first time, we will have a campus environment where everyone is in one place.
Connect Housing Blocks has instituted what is called the Infinity Training Model. Through this model, CHB is providing an unmatched path forward for individuals to improve their skills and earning potential.
After our clients graduate the Amethyst program and they're ready to join the workforce, I am so excited they will have the opportunity to join the CHB team.
We specifically created our entire prefabrication process to tear down barriers to entry, no gender bias, no cultural bias, and we take pride in that. The Infinity training system specifically focuses on incremental learning and provides a badging approach to where you get raises incrementally. Every day, the person knows that they're on a vertical chart for income.
It streamlines our operating costs because we will be geographically located in the same place. It helps our women to know that their children are close by. They can get treatment together. Our treatment teams can work together to help the families all heal together.
When we learned that Amethyst was going to lose its apartments, that really worried us. The instability for the families, the uncertainty for the staff really touched us. Then when we toured the Connect facility, it was like a window into the future. And we could see how this can all work.
We feel really blessed to have the resources to be able to help other people. And when we found Alvis and found Amethyst and saw, like the impact that it has on these families' lives, I mean, how could we not help? To me and to us, I think it's really powerful that the family heals.
There are some incredible people in our town that want to take care of us. And I'm so incredibly grateful that somebody is saving us from this housing issue.
Amethyst invites you to be a part of this important mission by contributing today. With your support, we can ensure that families in our community have a safe, supportive, and affordable place to call home.